Hello everybody, Iain and Robson, and welcome back to an episode of County Line. So in the last episode, I asked you guys whether or not we should upgrade our plow to something different, and it seems like most people have said that yes, we should upgrade. Actually, I asked that in the coffee with you, and a lot of people said, yep, go ahead and upgrade that. So, I've got the John Deere over here. I'm going to pick up the new plow, which is this John Deere 2623 VT. I think I got this from American Eagle Modding, but you can get it from various places I think now, so... Now, this is a 50 meter plow, so it's a little bit larger than, let's get this hooked up here. It's a little bit larger than our previous plow, which was 8 meters. I'm going to keep both of them, so that in the event that I need to do multiple fields at once, I'll be able to set them both to work at the same time. We did field 7, this is field 10, we do 33 as well, okay. And this is 15 meters. I don't think I have any kind of field work for field 10 that's 15 meters. No. Oh, there's 14.5. That'll work actually. Alright. Set up for the first waypoint. Just gonna save it just in case it decides to do something crazy, because sometimes that stuff can happen. Drive the course. Here we go. Excellent. And then we'll get the case, which is over here. And this was waiting for this field over here to see if it was going to be ready or not. Ah, yes, the oats. Actually, what I'll do is a couple things we need to do actually. I need to fertilize field 7 now that it has been plowed with the Culti plow. It needs to be fertilized, and then we can plant right away actually. The question is whether to plant today or tomorrow. It's the first day of summer, so if we plant today, if we plant field 7 today, it might be ready by the end of the summer, maybe. So as you can see, we have a few fields that need to be mown still. And that was the other debate we were having, whether or not to upgrade our mower to the Big M or maybe the butterfly mowers. One or the other basically would work. Either or. I'm not picky. Although I am partial to the Big M, even though it's completely unnecessary still. Even though we just added one more grass field. It's basically going to be like 13 meters versus like 9 meters. So I don't know. I think I might go for the butterfly mowers just because we have that Massey Ferguson we have barely even touched yet. So it might be beneficial to have the Massey Ferguson do something like that. Alright. I guess we can start from this corner and head down this way. Let's get lined up here. Turn the GPS on. We can change the offset a little bit there. And then let's shift the course over. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Let's get lined up here real quick, and then we'll start on field 7 here. I think we'll just do it manually because I think this field, it's not too bad for this field actually. In comparison, actually what we could do, we could actually do it the other way around. It doesn't really matter, either or. Field 7. Let's set field 7 up for... Oh, apparently field 7 has not been fertilized. I thought I did set up a field. Perhaps I didn't. Field 7. Current location, we'll do one headland. Turn to first point, starting direction automatic. Go. Actually, we'll have it so it starts at this one here. Returns to first point. Just because I have it the way it's set up there. So let's go ahead and save that F7 fert. Oops. F7 fert 50 meters, and set it up on the right course, which is good. Let it do its thing, and then we'll hop over to the other tractor over here, which apparently... Oh, that's why. Okay, guess we're going to be doing... I must have hit that course twice, or something. That's fine. We're going to do this plowing anyways. At least get it started. So, let's go ahead and line up in the corner here. I still can't believe how fast this thing slows down when you let go of the gas. It's like, okay, here's full throttle, and that's me letting go of the gas. Like, that's not trying to brake at all. Like, that's the crazy thing about this. Have we fertilized this once, I believe? Let's double check that. Yes, it has been. So this will be second fertilization. Okay, cool. Guys have been fertilized, and then we have the chopped straw in there too. So this will be stage 2 fertilization. Nice. This doesn't seem to have a problem with this with this plow at all. It's like da 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 da, no problem. So like I mentioned, because we planted this, I think this was canola or barley, I can't remember which one it was, but because we planted this early, basically we gave ourselves some more time to plant something else. So I'm gonna try, I think maybe plant beans or corn in some of these fields, because the ground temperature is ideal now, and it will allow us to do a couple things in the future, at least. Well, at least we'll hopefully get more money from it. And I don't know what our store's like for beans. Yeah, well, beans are super high right now. We don't have any beans to sell, so yeah, we'll probably just plant some beans in here, and corn maybe in one of the other fields, because we want to keep a little bit of an extra resource of corn, because now we have 100 cows, so we're going through corn just a wee bit faster this time around in comparison to last time. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Nice. I don't know, I'm not sure what about the mowers. I think I'm leaning towards the Big M because I just like the Big M. But in reality, I really don't need it. And it automatically swaths it too. I don't know. It might be beneficial to have the Big M for the BGA when we finally fire that up. But the butterfly mowers might just be a good choice in this matter. There we go. Didn't quite miss all that. That's good. I thought I was going to miss a huge chunk in that edit. Just a little tiny bit there, apparently. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Nice little combination, though. Even though I know this isn't a plow in real life. And I ask people, I mentioned that to people. I'm like, I know it's not a plow in real life, but some people are like, oh, well, you know, it's kind of like, it makes your life a little bit easier, and it definitely does. Definitely does, so. I think this even operates faster than the Culti plow, mainly because it's considered a disc. That's probably why it operates so quickly. I do have the disc ripper, which is this one right here, the JD2720 disc ripper, which is 11 meters, which would have been what, 3 meters bigger than the one we were using before, and that one is a plow, and you have a slow operating speed on that one, as opposed to this one, which is 15. So this one's bigger and you can go faster. So go figure. One way or another. There we go. Nice. It does make this job a little bit quicker, that's for sure. So now that I've done this, I can go straight to seeding if I want to. If I want to seed directly into the plowed ground, or if I want to cultivate it first. There we go. I guess for some people it depends on how realistic they want to get. If they want to get really realistic and, you know, just use a proper plow the whole time, that's fine. I consider getting the Gregoire Besson plow, which is a 10-meter plow, which would have been a 2-meter upgrade from the Culti plow, which in my mind isn't very much, but in reality it actually is quite a bit. So anyways, just working away on this field here, definitely making short work of it, in comparison to the Culti plow at least. Speaking of the Culti plow, I put the case stagger on this field over here, field 33, working with the Culti plow, so they're both being used. So for people who didn't want me to get rid of the Culti plow, we didn't. We're going to still use it. And for those people who wanted me to get the big John Deere flex disc, we also have that as well. So anyways, we can stop this guy. So field 7 is ready to be planted. Excellent. This is very good. And let's move him off the field, and let's move him up to the next section, which is way up here, I guess. Apparently he missed a little tiny bit there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, considering that was all courseplay that did that. That's not too bad at all. Especially with this odd shaped field here. So Sometimes with these odd-shaped fields, well, what used to happen was courseplay used to miss just a crazy amount, but with the recent updates to the course generation and whatnot, courseplay misses considerably less. Well, it still misses a little bits, but that doesn't bother me nearly enough to worry about it. Some other people are like, no, that would bother me a lot, and that's fine. I'm not one of those people. Anyways, let's move this up to the next field, which is going to be field 10. So I want to try to get field 10 and field 33 and field 7 planted relatively quickly, because the faster we get those planted, the faster they can start growing, basically. And because it's the first day of summer, it just makes sense to try and get it done ASAP. There we go. Turn the lights off, probably would help. Here we go. Yeah, but getting them done, getting them put in the ground as quickly as possible, because if we do put corn and beans, it's definitely going to be beneficial to have them done early, because we're gonna find out, but theoretically, if we get too crazy and plant them a little bit too late, we may run into problems with them not being ready to like the very last day of autumn, which could be a little rough. Depending on the weather, is what I'm specifying. What I'm referring to, at least in this circumstance. So we're gonna see what happens. Just doing a second headland here to give myself a little bit more space. I find the fence is creeping up on me a little bit too quickly when I'm making the turns now the end of the field here. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of extra breathing room, so to speak, just because it's getting a little crazy. Like every time I would turn, the plow would tend to get awfully close, if not hit the fence. So just in order to avoid that altogether, just finishing up the second headland around this edge here, just to make my life a little bit easier, so that I don't have to worry about hitting the fence like I said before. So we're about halfway down the field now, somewhere in that halfway mark, I would say. There we go. Got that last little bit there. And we'll make a turn and then head back on the GPS course here. I still can't believe how fast this thing stops. It's ridiculous. It's like you let go of the gas and then boom, stops automatically. It stops on a dime, it seems like, which is kind of crazy when you think, considering how big this tractor actually is. In real life, I'm assuming it rolls a little bit. Maybe it's because maybe it won't, because it has tracks. I don't know. It would be curious to see whether it acts differently with tracks versus tires, but I suspect I don't think they've gone through that much trouble. But you know, stranger things have happened, I suppose. I suppose someone could theoretically make that a thing, so you actually use the so you actually slow down faster depending on the tires. So I don't know. I really don't know if that's even possible actually in Farm Sim. Now that I think about it, maybe I don't know if. I'm not sure how the changing of the different tires works. Like, I suppose it's possible to change the traction quotient, I think, for each of them, I suppose. And that could be a way of adjusting that. I don't know. Let's change this so it's more like 10 meters, so we make a turn. We're a bit further away from the edge of the field there. Yeah, I don't know. That's my only guess as what you could do that would make sense in this context, is something like that, is a change how much traction there is associated with the tires, or tracks in this case, and then it actually slows down the tractor. I think that's the only thing that really comes to mind that it would really make sense to me. Yeah. Just finishing the last little bits off of this field. Got this little tiny corner left here and that little tiny bit down there, so we're going to finish this off real quick and go from there. Let's see how far the other guys made it. It's not doing too badly. This is like I said, this is the case Steiger working away over that field by itself. One of the advantages of having Courseplay do it is that it doesn't stop unless it runs. Usually it doesn't stop unless it runs something like cataclysmically wrong. Usually it's pretty good about staying on track and going where you want it to go, for the most part at least. So alternatively, we can always send this guy over there to help as well. That's a possibility. There we go. Lost a little bit there. Let's raise that plow up real quick. Then lower it back down. That's crazy how fast this thing slows down. Oh goodness. It's like going from, like, you know, Mach 10 to like 0 in like a split second. Oh well. I don't think this has IC for the lights or anything in this cab. No. I thought it might, just because it does have a little bit of IC, but not much. Alright, there's that last little bit there. Excellent. Let's get these little bits over here. And that'll be this field done. And then that'll be 7 done, 10 done, and 33 on the way. On the way of being done. So that'll be good. Alright. There we go. Last little section here. And I guess due to the time, I guess we're going to have to plant tomorrow, I guess, from the looks of it. Not much daylight left. Although we could go into the evening. Although recording, I could plant in the evening, but recording in the evening is never a great thing. It's fine for me, but for viewing, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Alright, there's that. Let's get the last little bits here. And there's this piece, and then the last little piece right there. And that'll be that. And then that'll be this field done. But we still gotta wait on that stagger to completely finish. I guess we could start, we could theoretically start seeding these fields. It's a possibility. There we go. Last little bits there. Perfect. Look at that, we're even at the exit in this field, so sweet. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We did a little bit of plowing today. I picked up a new plow, the new John Deere 2623 VT. I don't know if I can find the actual number here. I know there's a number on it somewhere. Oh, here it is. Nope. Soil management system. I thought there was a number on the side somewhere. Maybe there's not. I could have sworn there was somewhere. Nope, guess not. Anyways, folks, like I said, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more County Line. I'll catch you guys later.